Today I'm going to do the cigar flavor notes of this Perdomo Lot 23. Let's see how it goes. Perdomo has made this cigar, the Lot 23, for many years, and it's an incredibly consistent cigar. This and the Perdomo 10-year anniversary, they've been making it for a long time, and they taste the same every single time, which is amazing and is a symbol of great quality. The Lot 23 name comes because I believe the cigars are made from the tobacco of a certain lot of the Perdomo farms in Nicaragua. And that lot is called Lot 23, so that's where the name comes from. You can see that little boat going by in the distance, enjoying this afternoon before it's over. It's still a very peaceful and pleasant afternoon. You can see two jet skis going by in the distance and having fun in this nice afternoon. I'm in the first third of this Perdomo Lot 23, and you can see that the burn is very even and the ashes are holding. The flavor of this cigar is just delicious. It has creamy, spicy, leathery, cedar. It's just an amazing combination. It's like a sort of typical Nicaraguan cigar, but taken to a higher level. It's just a great cigar. I will do the flavor notes at the end of the second third, but it's a really nice flavor. I am halfway through the first third of this Perdomo Lot 23, and you can see that the ashes are holding, the burn is even, the flavor is just amazing. You can see a Cessna airplane over there doing its flight lessons, enjoying the scenery. You can see that little boat going by in the distance, enjoying this beautiful afternoon. It's a little bit cloudy, but still very pleasant, and the ocean is very quiet in the summer. Not a lot of waves, so I'm sure he can enjoy a lot of boat time at this hour. I'm at the end of the first third of this Perdomo Lot 23, and you can see that the burn remains even. The ashes are holding. I asked it before, but the ashes hold perfectly, and the flavor continues to be great. I'll continue on the second third, and then I'll do the flavor notes. You can see that big pelican flying around. It's a relatively quiet afternoon. Not a lot going on other than a few boats, the pelicans, the seagulls, maybe some airplanes going by. It's about 7:20 and you can see that the water turns silvery. You can see the seagulls. I'm past halfway the second third of this Perdomo Lot 23 Connecticut. And you can see that the burn is very even, the ashes hold. One of the things that has made this cigar very popular, besides its great flavor and its great consistency over the years, is that the price is very competitive. For many years, it's gone for around $7, when there are other cigars that are not nearly as good and they go for $10, $11, $14. So that has made this cigar like a sure bet for most people that love cigars. You can see all those seagulls flying by, enjoying fishing and enjoying the weather. And these birds fly in groups and fly together. Look, there's a pelican going by. Look at that big pelican over there. Beautiful pelican. I am almost at the end of the second third of this Perdomo Lot 23. You can see that I have like an inch of ashes. They're holding, the burn is very even with minimum touch-ups. And the flavor is just amazing. I think Perdomo is going to be one of those brands that 50 years from now people is still going to like, and if they can maintain the same consistency, people is going to want to buy this Lot 23 or the Perdomo champagne after 50 years just as happy as they buy it today. It's going to be like the next Davidoff. You will see. Except that Davidoff didn't make their own cigars and Perdomo does. I just ashed the cigar and now I'm going to remove the band and I'm going to do the flavor notes. The name of the cigar is Lot 23 Connecticut. The brand is Perdomo. The shape is Toro. The size is 6 inches, 50 ring gauge. The occasion is made in smoke. The cost of the cigar is $7.50, give or take. The manufacturer is Tabacalera Perdomo. The manufacturer location is Nicaragua. The wrapper origin is Ecuador, Connecticut. The wrapper type color is Colorado. The binder origin is Nicaragua with Cuban seed. The filler origin is Nicaragua with Cuban seed. In terms of the flavor meter, the body, the flavor, and the strength of the cigar are mild. It has a ton of flavor, it's very enjoyable. In terms of the flavor wheel, the flavor is complex. It has a lot of woody, creamy, like most Connecticut's. It has a little bit of nutty. It has a spicy on the retrohale, but the nicest features are probably the leathery and sweet, which are all through the cigar and make it a very unique and very pleasant cigar. In terms of the ratings, in appearance, I will give it a 10. It has this very nice band with the Lot 23. In terms of construction, I will also give it a 10. You saw that the ashes hold, the burn is even, the draw is perfect. They have great quality and consistency. In terms of the flavor, I will give it like a 92. It's a delicious flavor. In terms of value for the money, I will give it like a 90 because, like I said, it's very inexpensive and a great experience. And the overall rating, I will give it like a 92. It's really a top of the line cigar. A lot of people knows it and loves it. I am in the last third of this Perdomo Lot 23, and that you can see that after I remove the band, the wrapper is in perfect condition. That is because they put the band very carefully and they didn't let the glue touch the wrapper. So that's another example of very good construction. The evening continues to be very quiet. You can see that there's not a lot going on. The water, as you can see, has turned more silvery. The sky is a little bit cloudy, but it's also because it's almost 8 p.m. So this might be the last take that I can do of the ocean before it gets dark. But it's been a very pleasant evening and a very nice cigar to have it with. I continue in the last third of this Perdomo Lot 23. And I have probably half an inch left, or maybe a little bit less, but you can see that the ashes hold, the burn remains even, the lot is in perfect condition, and the flavor continues to be amazing, a little bit stronger, which is nice. That leathery, sweet, creamy flavor is just very impressive. You can see that boat going by in the distance, relatively fast, going north towards Fort Lauderdale. It's probably going to dock and go have dinner at home. Certainly, probably had a great time during the day, a nice time to just relax. There is another boat going back in the distance, also going north, probably to dock as well. And now it's going around and going south. That's kind of strange. And now it's going back north. Who knows why, but okay. Whatever rocks your boat, buddy. I have about an inch left on this Perdomo Lot 23 Connecticut, and you can see that I have like an inch of ashes. The burn remains very even, the wrapper is in perfect shape, and the flavor, like I have said, became stronger and super nice. Total smoking time is about an hour and 7 minutes, which for a toro is very reasonable, and I really recommend it.